thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Let's start, before we start our stretch therapy, I would like to know, what is the actual problem? What's the issue that you have today?
I've got lots of stress in my life. I feel like I hold a lot of it in my body.
Right.
It's mainly juggling many different things in
Right.
my life. So it's work related, it's family related. I volunteer. So
Right.
the time taken in just juggling all the different aspects of my life.
Okay. When you say in your body, all that stress, where do you hold it in your body?
I feel like it's in my solar plexus region and then around lots of jaw, neck, shoulder tension.
Right. Okay. So when you think about the jaw, is it mainly, so if you were to just close your eyes and just scan through your body,
Yeah.
There you go. What would be, if you scan from top to all the way down to your solar plexus, what comes up first?
As in an area.
Yeah, what jumps out?
It's around my head region.
Your head region.
Yeah. As I go down and then come back up, it's tension that I feel like I hold around my jaw.
So around the head, around the jaw. And so what do you think, what emotion do you feel when you think about the head and around the jaw?
It's like holding on, like
Yeah.
something about it being my responsibility and not sharing. So it's something about that.
Right. And it's
that
funny.
burden.
Yeah. And it's funny, the jaw is about biting and chewing and about gritting your teeth. Sometimes when we get that tension, it's like gritting your teeth.
Yeah.
And just not being able to talk as well.
Right. So then me saying that I feel like I'm not sharing it. It's like my burden to carry. And I hold it there. So you're not being able to speak.
Not being able
sharing.
And not sharing. Yeah. So you're nodding, not sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you're not sharing, like what do you think holds you back in not sharing?
That it's my responsibility, that somehow I need to be strong and just deal with it.
Yeah. So dealing with the burden.
Whatever the stress is at the time.
And what do you think you need to hold the burden?
I think I just feel like I need to be tough and I don't want to worry anybody else with my issues, that I'm independent. I'm a little bit too independent sometimes.
Right.
And carrying
it all on your shoulder. Yeah. So if you had all that burden on your shoulder and just clenching and not wanting to share, what would it look like if you did share?
It feels like a release. Like a release.
A release.
Yeah.
So what's stopping you from sharing?
An acceptance that I'm not perfect.
Right. Do you need to be perfect?
Yeah, I think sometimes I tell myself that I have to be there. I'm the helper and no one needs to help me. I'm capable and I'm in control and everything's fine.
Right.
But people are always unburdening on me.
Yeah.
So always needing to be seen as being
right,
perfect and fine.
Yeah.
And in control.
So even when you said fine, you were sort of like,
fine.
Yeah. So it was like, oh, it's not really right.
Yeah.
And so how long has that been like that for, that you've not been able to share, or you've had to keep all the burden on your shoulders?
Probably always. And then it gets to the point where I find an opportunity or a space or a person who I can do that with, to be able to release a little bit.
Sorry, so when did...
So it's always underlying. I feel like it's always been there.
It's always been there.
Yeah, but at times I can release it in different ways with different opportunities.
Oh, so you've been able to release it?
Well, yeah.
So you can release it.
I've been to counselling and I've been to lots of different therapies, and, I find different types of movement can help. So I exercise a lot. Yoga helps me.
So what could you do that would be unconscious? Just to not feel the stress and just talking your mind and sharing and not having the burden. What could you offload and share?
Probably even just share, like, really how I'm feeling with people as I connect with them in all parts of my life.
So sharing how you feel?
Yeah. Or what I might, or even just saying no sometimes to things.
Right. So saying no would help.
Yeah.
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 There you go. So saying no. And how would that change? You not having the stress on your shoulders and actually being sharing.
Yeah, I just feel like being able to give myself back some time and some space.
Yeah.
Is often all that I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So saying no.